at Canada Water, we got everything at our disposal. We got water, we got a big park, we got courts, we got fields. How can we actually allow community to build itself through these sports?
So here we are at Canada Water. We have the best opportunity I've ever seen in my career of development. And we're connecting to this amazing hinterland where there is opportunities for sport already with the park and the running, park and the tennis, park and the playgrounds, the sailing and the dock. Sport isn't just about 11-a-side football or cricket. It's about just moving, really.
Sport has an incredibly important and powerful role to play in the future of our cities and the future of the urban environment. But we're at the point in time where we need a new model for how we think about delivering sport in the city.
We're all learning what are urban sports that can just be incidental, you can just kind of be there and use them. But Wallball's been a great learning curve, and we will certainly be trying to incorporate Wallball and many more incidental sports throughout the scheme.
What is Wallball? Well, any wall, any ball, any time is our tagline. All you need is a flat wall and a flat floor and you can play. How do you play? It's like a one-wall version of squash, but you don't need any rackets. What it brings is a free-to-use community area. We've got the seating, we've got the pizza place, we've got over the summer, Canada Water here have their Love Summer event where there's events happening every day. So I like to think that we're really changing the game in how urban sports work.
You have local authorities in the UK that are increasingly struggling financially. Where we're seeing cuts is to leisure centres, swimming pools, play parks. So you have this kind of challenge facing us whereby as a nation we're doing less activity in the past, but we're starting to lose some of the kind of core provision that we need to keep the UK population physically active.
There's more and more jobs behind the screen, in fact. And I attended a conference last week, and I remember this catchphrase that said, "Sitting is the new smoking." So unfortunately, sedentarity is a big issue in terms of mental health and physical health. And sports can help, in fact, to try to avoid all the health issues we can face when we are sitting all day long.
We have large populations of young people that don't get the opportunity, or there isn't the infrastructure or the environment to be getting active. But also, like the young people we have down today, haven't necessarily ventured beyond their borough before, or haven't ventured out to the river, or wouldn't have a lot of access to open space where they can be physically active.
We have been talking to the NHS and Sport England and lots of other bodies about basically building a whole healthy town where people are more active.
I think the beauty of the regeneration project of Canada Water is really around how we make sure that people are moving around when it's through active travel. So for example, using bikes, walking, running, etc. Or bringing some space for people to be able to move, like the skateboarders we have near the Canada Water Library, or the parks where we can have also different activities, so we can feel the vibes of sports all around us.
There are about 40 different physical activities within a kilometre radius from our site that people are actually doing interesting stuff. And also, I don't think there is a lot of knowledge locally about the activities that happen. So I think the enthusiasts that do it are very aware of it, but actually the wider local community is potentially not aware of what's going on. So we set ourselves a task to see how we can actually talk to all of these people and how we can bring this community sport to the next level.
My name's Nancy Coombs. I'm one of the volunteers here at Roosters Boxing Club in Rotherhithe, and we provide boxing training, health and fitness for children and adults alike in the community. So exercise has been proven to help with mental health, and I know mental health is a huge issue at the moment in children and adults, so we know we're making a little bit of impact there. And keeping the kids off the streets, if we can keep them fit and healthy, try to get them exercising as much as possible, I believe it makes a huge impact.
We use the power of football to engage people into our sessions, and then it's down to us as an organisation to make sure that they want to come back week after week throughout the year. We're very fortunate enough to work with some like-minded organisations. We've got a wide range of different things, from mentoring young people to make sure that they're on the right path. It's important that every child is given a chance to succeed.
If you're to visit Canada Water in 10 years' time, I'd like to think that you will feel, wow, this place is really active. I can see generally happy people traveling on their bicycles, scooters, running. You can see a lot of healthy public realm where you feel really comfortable to kind of dwell in or just walk by. And I'd like you to really feel that you belong to the place.
Pop into a proper sports centre, and have a swim or play squash or badminton or basketball or kick a football around. And I've got kids and hopefully one day grandkids, and there's nothing better, I think, than kicking a football around with young kids and throwing a ball and watching kids climbing over stuff. So my vision for Canada Water is you will come here because you will want to make the journeys and spend time in the spaces and have a lot of activities while you're making that journey.